Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love YouTube. What up, though? 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 Scott Mention host, your boy DubJ, back at it again with another one. Episode 41 skis. Sheesh. We on 41. I mean, they got 9 more episodes until, because I made a promise a few episodes back. I think on episode 33 or 35. I said that by episode 50, we are going to have our first 6-figure deal come through the pipeline. It's a bold statement, bold claim. The status of that, honestly, I've moved the needle quite a bit, but I still need to get some things in order to make that happen. So, needless to say, no excuses. It's right there for the taketh, but I'm trying to get out my own way. You know how you got that little voice in your head and you try to sidestep the doubt, but it just keeps coming back. And all the downloaded memories from back in the day that you had comes back to try to prevent you from doing what you want to do in the future. That's what's happening right now. But it's all good. It's all good. I know there's a will and way. We're going to make it happen. And I want to make it happen live in front of you guys. Like, we're going to hit this 6-figure deal, man. It's going to happen. It's not when, it's not if, it's going to happen. All right, so, okay. What's going on here? Wow. All right, so, anyway, told you. Are you knocking on the door? Closet Closer series, man. All right, let's get to it, man. Enough talking. Let's get straight to it. What we do today, already before logging in, let me show y'all something. It's probably gonna black y'all out though. Knowing YouTube, they always come for the little guys. I can't show y'all what I want to show y'all. I'm going to share my screen anyway. It's my email that I just got confirmed. Something was signed here. Oh, jeez. Now I done lost the email. All right, here it is. It's that email right there. So here is the assignment and the JV agreement. Of course, y'all can't see it. I knew it. All right. So anyway, we starting off the day with an assignment signed and a JV agreement signed. So it's another JV deal. What's crazy is I'm starting to do more JV deals. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we're in there. So I'm starting to do more JV deals than actual self-made deals. So anyway, so that's what's going on there. And I just wanted to show that off real quick. So y'all, because it's always happening off camera, like the deals that, because you know a lot of the social media, they'll be like, yeah, we got a deal locked up. Like after they hear somebody say, yeah, I'll sign, right? Like they verbally will say, yeah, let's do it, right? They'll verbally commit to the business, but you never really see the deal signed or assigned. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure, like, yo, okay, it's going down, but even so, it's not even like it's millions and millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. It's just a little, little something. I'm grateful regardless, though. Okay, so we're going to get into a couple things. We're going to call our Mojo sellers from Mojo, which is like a CRM I used a long time ago with my partner, TC. And then we also going to call some of the ones that I've been getting as of late. So there's one guy replied the other day for my message I sent to him in July of 2025, last year. He's like, yeah, I'm in the immediate need to sell now, or I have decided to sell the property in the immediate future. I talked about him yesterday. So I'm going to call him right now. Yo, okay, I'm going to have to turn this on vibrate because this is going crazy. All right. So let's get this call out the way. So we trying to hit, as usual, 25 dials, all on the acquisition side, meaning we're calling 25 sellers. We hope to get 12 contacts. We hope to make 6 offers, and we're looking to lock up 6 contracts. That is the goal. Rather, I'm on live with y'all for 10 minutes for 10 hours. Hopefully, if I'm on for 10 hours, it'll be triple that or quadruple that. 10 hours is 100 dials plus, because you got talk time in between all of that too. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna sit on here. I'm gonna get on here on a maybe a Saturday or maybe a regular day in a week and call from 9 to 4.
Hi, this is Jen. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can.
Hey, how you doing, John? This is Winston giving you a call. I got a message from one of my assistants. I believe it was Alan for you there on that property on Rossman Avenue. And I'm just calling back to hopefully answer any questions and see if we can get an offer in front of you and if we can move forward. I heard there was a immediate need to sell in the future, or you're looking to sell in the immediate future. So wanted to get in front of you and put a voice in the name and everything. So you can give me a shout back here on my cell, which is at 313-58. Excuse me, 5. I hate when I can't replay my voice message, so I can delete it and redo it. It's all good. Okay. It's adjusted for you. I got another JV guy, another property sent from JV wholesaler. Are you okay there until tomorrow? I can pick them up around 12. Whatever tomorrow. Okay. All right. This one was sent in Columbus, Ohio, and we're actively in Columbus, Ohio, right? I can tell this was one of those, like, this was a deal that was popped out of ChatGPT or something, because I see, like, you can tell, and I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to show, like, the like, how, you know, the kind of you see how it's like, it's got all the emojis and bubbly text and stuff like that. It's vacant. That's good. April 6th, 7-day post possession. Interesting. Okay. 5K MD. Price is 160, ARV 250. So you better not be able to put no more than 40 in, because that's 40 in, 40 out plus costs. Spread is 90K. No, it's not. Spread is probably 50K, if that. There's so many hidden costs that you don't never hear about, or you may hear about, but until it's too late. All right, so I might look into that. Why not? Let's do that real quick live. I can't share the address because I got to be discreet with it, but the zip code is 43213. Okay. And I think this is off market. This is in Columbus, Ohio. Let me update the record for that last guy I just left a voicemail for. He was in Michigan, Battle Creek, Michigan, or Grand Rapids, Michigan, excuse me. He was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is it's a pretty hot market, but everybody kind of caught on to it now. So it's one of those markets that all the sellers think they're ish, don't stink. Let's see. All right, that's one. Today is Tuesday. Yep. Happy St. Patty's. All right, so this is in Columbus or Whitehall? Change the city on me. So they want 160. They said the ARV is 250. It says it's a 3-bed, 1 bath, 1323 on the square footage, 1.5 car detached garage, 8,000 square foot lot. Condition, value, add opportunity. They said the roof is 15 plus years, furnace is 8 years, AC needs replacement, solid layout, strong upside. Bruh, that's a lot of heavy mechanicals. If you need the roof, furnace, and AC replaced, bruh, we used to call them the sevens. What are the shit? You can't call them the sevens no more. That was like 2020 math. We used to say how the sevens look. The sevens were your roof, your plumbing, your HVAC, your electrical. Like basically, you could just call all of that $7,000 at the minimum, right? Replacing all that stuff is usually $7K, give or take. But now that's bumped up. You can't even call it the sevens. Probably call it the tens. I don't know. It's up there. So like when you got to spend a lot of money on the house before you even make it look good, that's not good. I mean, it is good if the numbers are right, but so you got to spend a lot of money on the roof. Sounds like, even though it's a 1,300 square foot roof, a roof that covers that much, yeah, we're gonna call that, 8 to 10. Furnace, 8 years old. That could be due soon. Who knows? It probably works all right now, but it'd be something to address, especially if you wanted a brand new furnace for a new house. Yeah, you're gonna have to replace that. AC needs replacement. It just says needs replacement. Those are for a 1,300 square foot home, 65 to 8,500. Solid layout, strong upside. Comps, all smaller interior or inferior. Sold up to 225, smaller lot, smaller property. Even unrenovated sold at 205. This one has more square footage, yada, yada, yada. All right, so let me just see. What I'm going to do is plug and play. Now, I will say it's hella activity out here. 151 deals were sold around this property in the last, well, that's in the last 2 years in 2 miles. Let me just do 1 mile and 1 year. And these are buyers. These are investors, not retail. These are investors. Okay, now we got 19. Goddamn. 1 mile and 1 year, you got 19 deals, in which 16 of them are buyers that aren't duplicates. So, all right. So this needs to be flipped. All right. We got a price of 110. That was 878 square feet. So they're probably paying a little bit more. I can't use that. All right. We got another price of 110. That was a little bit bigger, 1144 square feet on the same street. No, a block over, excuse me. You got another price of 155 on Beaver Avenue. God damn. You got another price of 98,000. And you got another price of 123. All right. So those are all in the same subdivision. So let me see what this house looks like. And again, I wish I could show y'all, but it's just I can't share this right now. Is this a brick? Nope, that's siding. So I bet you some of those other ones that sold for more are probably brick. All right, let's pull out that 155 one. I can at least show y'all the comps. Oh, it's not a brick. Damn. Okay. Prove me wrong then. All right, I'm about to show y'all. Give me a second. What up, Mateo? What's goody? What's goody? All right, so this is a flip. It sold for 155 as the flipper bought it for 155 and exited at 221. And of course, y'all can't see it. Yo, YouTube, y'all gotta stop this, man. Like this is really messing up the show, bro. Like I'm not doing anything different than RJ Bates, than Pace, than Jerry Norton, you know, all the gurus of the industry, man. Like, come on. This is crazy to me. Anyway, so it sold for 155 in May. And then damn, they turned around and listed it for sale 2 months later for 225, July 24th. And then it went pending July 29th, really fast. And then it sold in August 22, 2025, on August 22nd for 221, excuse me. And it's a 3-bed, 1-bath. And it's 1148 on the square footage. Okay. I like that. It might be priced kind of right. Let's see. So they said price is 160. This sold for 155. So that person would be our buyer. Whoever that bought that for that on Beaver Road, that's our buyer for the house we got. Because he would get ours. He basically, if you say 155,000 divided by his square footage, he spent $134 a foot on that property as is. If you take that same square footage, 134 times ours is 1327 square feet. That means he will spend about 177, 175 on ours. We have it at 160. So this might be a deal based on just that buyer though, just him, right? Now these other guys, they got better deals. Not only do they have better deals, they bought deeper and exited higher. That's crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all this one on white. Well, I can't even show y'all shit. God damn it, man. This is the worst, bro. All right, let me see if I can show y'all this one here. This is another comp. So, they expanded it. It was 1,100 something square feet. Now they including another. They say they calling it 2,000 square feet now, guys. They must have added something here. Anyway, it's just no point of like y'all messing up the show, bro. I can't even. Woosah, 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 woosah. Okay. Let me try this one more time. This is public information, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. So just know every time the screen goes black, guys, that's me just showing y'all properties on Zillow or comps or something that's active or something that's public knowledge and public information. So I guess I'll just talk about it. Y'all can hear me at least. But anyway, that house was bought for 110 and it sold for 245. The square footage says 1144 on it though. And then it exited at 2,000 square feet, whatever that means. It might have added. Here's another one that was bought on Beaver Avenue for 98,000, man, and exited at 252. Like, damn. Man, that don't even look like nothing. YouTube, stop it, man. Does anybody know how I can sidestep this? If you do, please chat in the comments. Let me know. Tell me something I don't know, please, because this is just ridiculous, man. Like this is a show that I want to share information, experiences, learning, teaching, all that stuff. And I'm just like, come on, bro. Like this is good work too. Somebody did a good job on this one. I'm trying to show. The interior looked good. That exterior though, I don't know. Look up 451 Beaver Avenue in Columbus, Ohio, y'all. That's the comp. Anyway, all right. I like this. I kind of like this. We need that price a little bit less, a little bit lower, just in case. Because like I said, we got an outlier. He's the only one that I guess he kind of semi overpaid because his margins are pretty tight. You buy at 155 and then you exit at 220. That's kind of tight. But some buyers are like that because also they probably have their own crews. Like they might do it themselves, right? They might be contractors themselves buying the property and don't have to really pay labor like that or something. Who knows? But that's a thing, you know. Here's one that was bought for $115 a foot. And let's see, multiply that by our square footage, 153. All right. We need this at 140. 130 to 140. I'm gonna tell him. There's some decent comps around there, but I see one buyer that paid a little higher than others. So if we can get it maybe somewhere around $100 a foot, that could do it. Okay. So I just that's a good one. JV guys, y'all holler at me, man. Whoever got deals out there. The thing is though, please let them, like, please vet them. Like if I just ask if y'all can just kind of look at whatever you have and you want to send it and get my opinion on it or a number on it or something, and we try to JV on it. Like, make sure you kind of vet it some. Like the best way to do it too is you can go to the zip code of redfin.com, whatever, and put in the zip code. Like if you don't know how to comp at all, at the very minimum, go 200 square feet up and 200 square feet down, like higher and lower than the property square footage, and then and see what the results come out as for actives, and then organize it by price, by lowest to highest. See what the lowest price is, okay, and see what that property looks like. If that property looks like the one you're sending me, and the one you sent me has a price lower than the lowest active, that thumbs up, send it all day, right? That's a good start. Because we got to be at least lower than what's on the MLS, man. Let's try to be lower than what's active if you don't know how to comp. So is 451 Beaver a good property for wholesale? 451 already got flipped. That already got bought, fixed, and flipped. So yeah, that's just a comp. That wasn't an actual subject property we were talking about from the JV guy. He sent me something, and this comp popped up in the area. And actually, I'm sorry, this is a bigger square footage too. I don't know why my system isn't recognizing it on the exit. So I will say, I will give it though. Hold on, 221. Let me get that ARV real quick. 221 divided by 1148. 192 a foot. 192 a foot is the ARV. 190 a foot is the ARV. And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, I like that. The ARV. He said ARV is about 250. He about right. I'll say about 240, 250. ARV is about right. I'll say 235 to 240. Okay. Always gotta be conservative. Let me know if you can get it for that price. And we'll push it. Closing date is April 6th. And I got active Columbus buyers ready to pounce on that. So, all right, we're going to move on to the next. Spent a little time on that. Sorry. John, I left a voicemail for him. JV. I bet you I got to remind him again about Carpenter. Carpenter? Next. We got Ginseng. I can't. He's not supposed to be in super hot, man. I'm going to put him in warm. Because that's speculative. Oh, yeah. Let me call Carlton out of Waco, Texas. If I can pull him up. Interesting comps in the area. Something over at 340 weeks old. 1.1 looks like it might have been turned on. Okay. There we go. 498.
Please leave your message for 2.
Yeah, I gotta call him on my other phone. Okay. 737. Where's that at? 737. Austin. There it is. All right, Carlton. Let's try again. I need this at 60. 62. 63. Come on, man. You know what I should have did?
Please leave your message for.
I should have got his son's phone number. I was not thinking about that. I should have got his son's number. Like, yo, because I hit it off well with the rapport. Dang it, man. I walked that property 10 days ago, man. All right, we're going to move on. So that was Texas. One in Texas, one Ohio, one Michigan. Here's another Ohio. So we got Lewis. These guys are not picking up the phone. Maybe I can call from my other phone number on this too. Let's try that. My bad. Let me check out the chat. Excuse me. Found the house for 154. Ooh, and another house that is active for 205. Okay. And that's in that same area? Yeah, you said same block. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Wait, you found one that's listed for 154? I hope not, because if you did, I need to go back on my numbers. But then again, Beaver was on the other side of the property I have is on like Flower Road or something like that. But yeah, that's definitely JV if it makes sense. Croak Capital was popping, looked at the numbers. I was trying to understand what exactly did the seller want, and you left no contact. Which one? You talking about the last one I sent you via DM for Springfield? I told you about that one. That one was, I to be honest, I really didn't want you to spend much time on it because I think that one wasn't really worth the marbles on that one. Yeah, because I don't even think he gave me he didn't give me a price. He just said he described them to the T, and he said that he didn't want to deal with wholesalers or something, and then he also wanted, I think, like retail. So I mean, you can call him up and see what's good. I shoot, I gotta look him up again though. I don't even remember that guy's name or anything. So if I gave an offer to a seller and he accepts and signs the contract, you have buyers in the Columbus area ready to buy. Yes, they are ready to buy at the right price. Always gotta say that, at the right price. So they're not ready to buy a property that's listed at 154 and you sell it for anything higher than that, or if you sell it at 150. If it's listed, you got to have a significant discount. Even if it's like a good deal, it's weird. When it's listed and it's a deal, it's something about, I don't know what it is. It's just something about buyers seeing something online. If it's listed at a price, they will always want a better price. And as an investor, they always want a better price. Unless it's just like dumb cheap, like, like if it's like 75,000 or something like that, yeah. But like if it's like 154, they're gonna knick-knack. They're gonna find all the kinks and figure out why is it priced like that, and then they're gonna want it lower. Unless like if it just hit the market like 2 hours ago and you lock it up, then that's kind of different. You can look up Jerry Norton again. I always refer to him, Jerry Norton, or AI. Who's that guy? The agent investor. His name is Ryan. I can't remember his last name, but it's Ryan. He calls himself the agent investor. He does tons of money in MLS listed deals because that's not really my forte. I don't do the listed stuff like that. I've done it, but not all the time. So if I gave an offer, yeah, you already said that. Okay, so yeah, man, see what's up. shoot me the Addy, and I can like do a little bit more digging on it, because that property could be way smaller than the one we were looking at too. Because the one we were looking at was 13, somewhere around like 1,300 square feet. So that's listed at 154, but it's like 800 square feet, 700, something like that. Then it's different. I see one for 176. I don't see nothing else. I see one for 249. Yeah, 176, and that's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1140 on the square footage, and it is regular schmegular. Yep, looks like it needs work. They don't need that much work though. It's just dated. Why would they take a picture like that? Yeah, it's just dated. And it's been listed for 28 days. It's gonna sit for a while. Yeah, this is the property that needs to go for like 115, 120. The one that's listed here on Chandler, 4481 Chandler Drive, Columbus. They need to sell that. That's not gonna move unless 120 to 130. That's a nice little pocket though, man. My bad. Let me check it out here. 1,288 square feet. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible, man. Because the one I had, like I said, is 1,327, so not too far. And the going price was, I think it was 119 a foot. Yep. So you in the deal zone, man. I'll tell you that. You're in the deal zone. It's worth trying. Like, we get it, right? Like, you're not going to be 100% on everything you lock up and try to flip or try to sell. You want to be as close to it as possible, but at the same time, you have to try, right? You just have to try with good intent. Not leaving the seller stranded for leaving them for dead type of thing. I feel you, bro. But if it's that little pocket we were in, so it's listed, right? Confirm that for me. You said it is listed for 154. Because I don't see that. Foreclosure. Interesting. Does it say auction? Okay. Interesting. So, oh boy. I mean, everybody and their dog has seen that one. And it's gonna, that one's different, man. Is it bank REO, like it's foreclosed, or is it pre-foreclosure? Because that's another thing. If it's bank REO, you can forget about it with trying to wholesale it. That's not going to happen because they don't allow you to wholesale. You got to do all these other advanced tactics to try to get that one. But if it's a pre-foreclosure, if it hasn't gone to auction yet, if it's still in the seller's name and they still own it, then it's different. Yeah. Once it's a bank REO, just keep it moving, man. All right, Lewis, let me hit you up. Damn, it's 2:41, man, and I gotta get out of here early again today. Lewis. Okay, there he is. Oops, I called the wrong Lewis. Might as well let it ring out. Okay. That was Senior. Let me call Junior. Golly, man. Wait, what? What did my buyer just text me? Check email. They have 1 and 2 p.m. available.
Telephone number 678.
This is why you got to be on top of your deals when they see, like, this is another deal I'm JVing, and here it is, me on top of it more than the JV partner. Like, this is your buyer, right? This is their buyer, but yet I'm having to let them know tomorrow's the 18th. This is beautiful. This is a good email. We are ready to close this tomorrow, March 18th. Statement is attached for review. Please let me know if it looks correct. Annie, is it okay for your LLC to show on the buyer statement, or do you want that removed? That's my JV partner. Yeah, that just came in. Like, check your emails, y'all. 2:27. It's 2:43 right now. Central Time. All right, let's see that HUD. This was a 10K split. That's pretty good for a property that's under contract for 19K, and to make 10 grand off of that. That's pretty damn good if you think about it, because that's like those prices are very, like, there's no room to go. There's nowhere to go, right? Like 19,000, you can only make so much. And it's funny because I've made over 19,000 on one deal on another property, but the fact that the purchase price is 19,000, you can still make 10 on it. It's crazy. So there it is. I love it. They need to break that down though. See if I can show you that HUD real quick. So this is the prelim. This bad boy is, let's see, where's it at? 100 door right there. Assignment fee. There it is. All right, that's awesome. So that's tomorrow. Let's get it. Okay. Yeah. So I think we got it signed off. And the commitment is good to go. And then the same the same seller is selling us his other house, his other property. He got 4 of them. I try to get 4 for 4, but it looks like we got 3 for 4. Which isn't bad. Or 2 for 4. The third one is pending. It's almost there, but I can't count it yet. So what you got? How do I check that? How do you check what? My bad. How do you check to see if it's pre-foreclosure? I think you're saying. You kind of won't know, like publicly, like unless they say it in the listing. This is headed to foreclosure. This is seller's very motivated. Timeline is blah blah blah. Like you'll see it. Like look for it in the description, or check your county. I used to be good at this. Because in Texas, man, every first Tuesday of the month, right, is auction time, foreclosure time, right? And that's going to be foreclosures from the bank. And then like twice a year, there's a tax foreclosure sale normally. In Ohio, you probably have to chat GPT it up, look it up somewhere. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. When are okay, Google. When are auctions held for the state of Ohio in terms of foreclosed properties, residential?
In Ohio, residential foreclosure auctions, commonly known as sheriff sales, are held on a weekly basis, though the specific day and time vary by county.
Yeesh.
Common schedules by county. Most counties conduct these auctions online via the Ohio official foreclosure auction site.
Yeah.
County. Typical auction day. Time, EST, Franklin, Columbus, Friday, 9 a.m. Hamilton.
Look at that, right? The first one was Columbus. Well, that was Columbus. Yeah, Franklin County in Columbus. Friday at 9 a.m. I think every Friday at 9 a.m. they have different foreclosures. That's crazy. Damn. Sheesh, that's a lot of opportunity. Not to prey on anyone or anything like that, but hopefully to help somebody. Hopefully to because a lot of pre-foreclosure leads, man, it's a really sticky situation with those. It's like I used to be 50-50 on them. I used to be all in on them, but a lot of them don't want to help themselves, man. And they always got their head in the sand and they get pissed off at everybody. And I get it because you're getting hounded. You got all these calls coming in. You don't know what to do. You're frustrated. You got so much going against you. And you're just ready to just check out. You're just kind of checked out. So what happens is usually the very same week, it's either like three types. It's like the first type is like, oh shit, this is real. And when they get a 90 days, like a notice, like in 90 days that it's going to foreclose, they take action immediately and they want to sell it immediately. They list it, or the first few phone calls they get, they want to take action. That's a pretty good one. And then you got the people in between the 90 days and the 30 more days left, right? You got those people that may or may not, they're on the fence, they're straddling, they're trying to get together, they're doing the loan modifications, they're doing all these things, and they're kind of, like I said, on the fence. And then you got those last set of folks who are like 10 days out. Then they're like, oh, I'll do something now, right? When it's like real tight. So if you got somebody that's going to get foreclosed on Friday, today is Tuesday, there's a chance you can still help them and save them. You just gotta kind of like pull all these stops. You gotta know like I've done some stuff, man. Oh my goodness, bro. I've helped somebody at the freaking 25th hour, if it was a such thing, right? Like it was literally on the foreclosure was happening at 10 a.m. and we saved them at 9:53 a.m. like from getting foreclosed on because they filled out the right paperwork and the judge stopped it. So that's a long story. That's a whole nother episode in itself. But yeah, you can look up, check out this. I'm gonna plug in somebody, Mike Frank. I think his name is Mike. I get his emails all the time. Mikey Frankie. I get his emails all the time. I'm sure I can find him. Look up niche data. I know he's in here. I see him all the time. Now I can't find him. His name is Mike. There it is. Michael Frankie, Faranke. Look him up. Look up all his videos, his YouTube and stuff. He is the foreclosure guy. Okay. This is the sign. This is his product. He's got all the AI stuff built in. It goes out there. It finds all you need, all the data, all the phone numbers. It skip traced. It finds all of it refreshes every day or 7 days. It got all the major counties and cities, and I mean, it just has it all. And it works. I believe it works. Again, that's just a different business model and a different beast for me to mess with, because I found that it kind of slows down. It bogs down my current like wholesale business. Like I'm like one avatar to another. It just a lot of extremes. I don't have money for niche data, so you know about it. So I mean, you can try it though for, I think you could try it for like 7 to 14 days, and you could possibly pull something. How do I sound like Jerry Norton and Bill Report with the Seller? Yeah, man. That's definitely something he can provide, bro. Like, he's got all the killer scripts, man. But you can't go in there like saying, "Hey, can I buy your property?" You got to go in there and be like, "Hey, I just want to know, how can I help?" Like, he started his career off of just saying, "Hey, how can I help?" Like this guy Michael Frankie, he just kept it real simple. Like, at the end of the day, like, how can I help? And of course they're gonna say, "Oh, I got it taken care of." Blah 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 blah. Then you got to kind of like have a script for that, and then let them know, "Hey, there's like 5 options, and it's like that." Niche data. I tried it for a little bit, but then I ended up stop using it because I again, it was 2 different types of business models that it was bogging down the quick in and out. Like, but you can get like really rich off that shit, man, for real. You can. Okay. Don't tell me. Tell the title company 1 p.m., man. We are ready to close tomorrow, March 18th. Statement is attached. Okay. Okay. Check your email again. Check email again. Check email again from Lisa. She's asking you a question about the HUD. And double check if 1 p.m. works. I think they already set a time. How many deals you close with them too? Come on, baby. Yes. You got it. You got probate, you got tired landlords, you got empty nesters, you got that's good. Okay. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Okay. I am now connected to my freaking hotspot, bruh. Like, dude, are you kidding me? What is going on today? Bruh, I done have 40. This is the 40th episode, and this is the first time it's done this like that. Like, done all this. Okay, we're back. I think we're back. Hopefully we're back. But anyway, where in the world was I? Is it good? Can y'all see me? Pivot? What are we pivoting to? All right. So I'm about to just keep making calls, man. But Michael Frankie, check him out. So Lewis, we already called him. NA. This isn't cool because I gotta use my dang on Wi-Fi hotspot. That's just not what's popping right now. I should not have to use my hotspot. I should not have to use my hotspot. All right, we got James Wyatt out of Cove. We're gonna call James Wyatt.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Winston.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
They want to go tomorrow to see if everything is the same condition because that one. Wow. Well, that was embarrassing. I think we're back. Give me a thumbs up if we're back. Jesus Christ, man. It said my connection was stable, but your router connection is down. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I had to unplug it, reset it, do all these things. So we're back. Anyway, I think it might be a freaking internet war going on. AT&T was at my door yesterday. They're like, yeah, you know, whatever. Regardless, it's we're back. They were trying to get me to switch yesterday, but they might be cutting some wires or something over here. I don't know. All right, man. So we're back. We're going. We were just calling Coppers Cove, Texas. Hopefully we have no more disruptions. Let me just get through this. 951. They didn't pick up, so we're gonna move to the next. Okay, we got that we're paying. No, let's see. Oh, let me go back, guys, because I think I'm not in the right place here. All right, here we go. William Carter. Ooh, that's a good one, but that's for April 26th. Okay. All right, so we're going back and we're calling Texas. We're calling a bunch of leads from Texas. Again, these guys are kind of on the old side of things in my past other CRM life. Mojo Dollar, if you know, you know. All right. We are calling Belton, Texas right now, which is about an hour north of Austin, Texas. Whew, my goodness.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Doing okay.
Awesome. Well, this is Winston. Give me a call. I was actually reaching out to you about the one on your property on Oakmont Circle. I think you might have sold it, though. We were talking about it a little while ago. You might not remember.
I sold it.
You did sell it? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Congrats on that. Did you have any others that could be up for sale? The one on Dimebox Trail or any others?
Nope.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. Take care.
Bye.
Damn it. That one looked like it just sold. That one's in Mortgage Point. I don't see any prices. That was as is. That's a beauty. Oh my God, that's a beauty. 29. He said I got rid of it. Oh man, my bad. On the chat was going crazy while I was gone. Let's go get some Taco Tuesdays because this is going to be a long ride. That's funny. No, it was raining like a couple of days ago. The wind was going crazy out here, but outside of that, I mean, it's a nice, clear, sunny day right now. It's my router was tripping. I don't know what the hell is going on. I had to unplug it and do all these other things to it, troubleshoot it. Sold. All right, let me get this out of here. We got to catch up, man. We got some calls to make because we are, God, behind. Okay, so this one is sold. Okay, get that out of there. Next, we got RH. Okay. Mr. Hardwood. He's in Austin. Okay, good old Austin. I haven't done a deal in my own backyard and gosh, God knows how long. I don't know. I just left Austin so long ago. I was tired of it.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Hardwood, how you doing?
Good. Ask who's calling?
Good. Yeah, this is Winston. I was calling back. It's been like, man, probably a few years now. You might not remember, but I was actually calling about the property on Bucks Run in Austin here.
Okay.
Yeah, just checking to see were there still any plans to maybe sell?
At some point we plan to do some improvements to it and sell it, but we haven't done those yet. So we probably wouldn't sell. And if we did, we'd be looking for, public market kind of pricing.
Of course. Okay. Totally understand that. So this isn't something top of mind and looking to get top dollar. So you guys will fix it up and put it on the market yourselves, basically?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Understood. That's what we would want to do too. Did you have anything else that might need some love that you would kind of sell as is in its current state?
I got another fourplex that we've already remodeled, and again, we'd want top of the market for it.
Gotcha.
Looking to move that, so we're gonna wait probably until the market recovers.
Gotcha. Is that the one on Westgate?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I used to frequent. What were you hoping to get out of it on that one? Just curious.
Probably. We were hoping the market was gonna keep climbing. We put a lot into it, and we like break even for us is probably 1.3 at this point.
Gotcha. Okay.
So and it's really nice. Like you can see like some of the rental listings. You can see some of the pictures. That address. You'll see somewhere it was originally like a crack house, and then you'll see it after we fixed it up, and it looks nice.
Yep.
So like the goal would be wait for the market to recover and then shoot for like 1.5 to 2 mil, but that might be 5 years from now. So
got it.
But like in the neighborhood of like one, scratching at 1.5, we'd be good to get rid of it. But that's probably still too much right now.
Yeah. Multifamily and then the rental market's kind of taking a hit here in the city, but I know it's always going to go back up, right? Stuff usually does. So I totally understand that. Did you guys have any interest in picking up any other properties or maybe lending on some projects in the area?
The last part was lending on projects?
Yeah.
Possibly. Are you looking to you're looking for partners on stuff?
Yeah, my guy, we're always looking for some lending for sure. We were just having a conversation about doing some sober living projects in some of the areas. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with like in the 5.3 and the 5.8, 7.8, 7.58 and the 5.3. Those are kind of some of the areas that are more so in need of it. And then there were a couple other pockets, I think, on the East Austin. But yeah, we were just thinking about that.
I'm out with the family right now, but shoot me a text with your name.
Okay.
I didn't have it saved in my phone, and then I'll send you my email, and you could email me like some of the proposals that you guys are looking at.
Absolutely. Okay. I will do that right now. I'll shoot you my digital contact card, and you have all that, and let's definitely stay in touch on that.
Cool. All right. Thanks, man.
All right, what was your first name, man? I'm sorry. I just got R.
Yeah, it's
Chris.
Harwood.
Chris Harwood. Got it. Okay, Chris. Again, my name is Winston, man. So I'll be hitting you up soon here.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, bye.
All right, thanks. Yep. Nice. Because it's crazy. I saw him that he wanted to 1031 in here. And they aren't motivated to sell right now because they don't know what to 1031 into, but was possibly considering Westlake School District, thinking about another STR lakefront. So I'm like, these guys are active on another hat. Like sometimes you gotta switch hats and see what's going on. Holy snap. Convert the seller to a lender, perhaps. I even laughed at about his number. You're welcome again. That's crazy. Did you really say that? When did you say that? That's crazy. Yeah, he has property in the area, the same area my my mentor guy frequents. So I know he likes to do a lot of projects out there. So I'm like, and he's always looking for money. Private money is always better than hard. So, you know, we can get into the see if he's wanting a loan, whether it's equity or debt, and paper it up, man. But just that'd be great. That'd be great. So he is, let me see, Chris Harwood. That's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Let me go ahead and tag him up right quick. Chris. That was crazy. Yeah, you're not getting, man. Good luck trying to get 1 point anything for a fourplex anywhere damn near in Austin. Unless it's just like luxury popping. It's in like the hills. You know, townhouse style, each door. Nah, those days are long gone. He knows it too. Because he bought it, he had it listed for $799. I think when it was like crack house style, when he was just saying. But yeah, I gotta save that one. Hold on. Lake House LBJ. Let me text him my information. Thanks for the chat, Chris. Here's my digital contact card. We'll definitely be in touch, man. Hell yeah. So yeah, man. If I can find the deal and find the money and have the partner that does all the GCing and all that, that's it. That's the hack. I mean, that's it. I got all the inventory. I just gotta call them. I gotta line it up, then line up the money, and then line up the bring some experience, partner with some experience, and then just do the damn thing. Hold on, let me send him my contact card. There it is. Cool. I need to save that, lock that in. What's his name? LBJ Lake House. Chris Harwood. Because the last conversation I had with my guy, my mentor builder, was I tried to bring him a deal. And he's like, well, my lenders he said he got declined on a couple of submissions for some property in Austin because of the declining values and declining price points. So like lenders are scared of Austin right now. But if you are in Austin, if you live in Austin, if you've dealt with other projects in Austin yourself and you're lending privately, that's a whole nother ball game. We talking like, bruh, yeah, that can be something. Needless to say, that was a good call. It's probably gonna be the best call today. Raising private capital, man, it's nothing like that. That is another piece of the puzzle of real estate that's important. That's a huge skill. You can know, if you know how to find the deal and find the money, and then in some cases find the experience or a partner, right? That's it. It's a wrap. You can generate long-term wealth. So I know I haven't been intentional about that. I know that, but I haven't been intentional about actually going after that. Don't ask me why. I wish I could tell you, but today is a new day. All right, I need to promote this to, he's a lender. See, I don't even use this no more. I'm about to just put him in Aria reply real quick. Y'all bear with me one sec. Add contact. Chris Hardwood. Yep, he's in here already. That's right. Duh. Because I did drag those warm leads over here. He got plenty of property too. All right, put him in super hot. So I can stay in front of those super hot. I'm doing two things at once. That one had furnace and water heater too. What's his name? Jeff. He's gonna want to call me right now if I tell him this. I found a possible private money lender through just making follow-up calls to my sellers. He told me to shoot him some proposals to look at. I think there were 3 things he wanted me to ask people when at the time he was trying to help me like raise money and stuff. It was, you know, are you looking to lend? Are you looking to lend on projects? What is your desired rate of return? And how soon can it be deployed? I think those were like the 3. Like, just ask those 3 questions and just let me take it from there. Or, you know, we'll see what we can do from there. Because a lot of guys, a lot of private money people, they're not going to say these ridiculous 12, 14, 15%, you know, returns and stuff like that. For the most part, they want to see, maybe at least they want to see something above, you know, the interest rate. They want to see maybe, of course everyone wants to see double digits, you know, but like they might want to see 8 or 9, you know. Who knows? It's just the times are always different. It has a furnace. It was just missing front panel. It doesn't look through pics. It's been the same. It doesn't look through the pics. It's been the same. Just have that, man, because we are trying to close tomorrow, bro. Like, have it, please. I can't believe that it's a thing. People steal furnaces and freaking AC units and water heaters, man, up in Michigan, bro. Like, this is crazy. Newton's law, man. Stop it. Get away from me. Okay, so I got Chris. He's in here. We're gonna move on to the next. As long as I got him marked here. Sent him my contact card. All right. He's like, possibly. Okay, well, how possible is it? I used to ask my sellers to be lenders, to be private money lenders a lot. Everybody that, I mean, my sellers that I've done deals with, that I closed deals on, I used to always ask them that. And reading some of these notes, and I was just figuring out, like, you know what? This guy, he's into it. He's doing some things. He's got some money moving around. He's not hurting. All right, we got Bobby out of Killeen. HardwoodRealtyGroup.com. Yep, he just shot me his email. All right, Bobby out in Killeen. He is he got his rental was in the same zip code as mine's. I love it. So I might be a buyer myself on this one. Anything that I can get for 105 or less is a win. And 76549. Yeah, the Zestimate is 226 on this thing.
Bobby, after Rich.
Can't take your call.
Killeen, Texas is kind of a sweet spot that you can get the best of both worlds still to this day. Since 2020. Since 2020 hit the scenes, Killeen, Texas, just a few zip codes at least, you've been able to cash flow and realize appreciation, bro. $333.
Bobby, after Rich.
Can't take your call.
I should have left him on voicemail. Okay, my bad. Let me go back in the chat. Your next one can be a Morby method. A Morby? My somebody told me well, yeah, 12% is the norm for a lot of, I think, I got some hard money lenders that lends, that's asking for less than 12 too. You'd be surprised. A lot of them are desperate to move some money around. But I got the Morby method. I understand. Haven't done it, of course, but that's something to look at for sure. When you got the seller carrying some of that what is it? They I know enough to be dangerous. I gotta revisit it. Somebody available. I've got 3 calls since I did that. Okay, Richard and Cove. Richard and Cove. Copper's Cove. I got like 6 phone numbers for this guy. Jesus Christ. So what's that all about? Let me pivot here on something else. Give me a second, y'all. You just show my screen.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 2.
Yeah, nothing like that seller financing, man. I like have you watched the Pace and Jerry series on their creative series? They got like 19 or 22 episodes on that. Man, that was like a freaking masterclass, man. Learning all the nuances. I watched it all twice a little while back. It can get a little overwhelming, but if you know how to move pieces around and you just develop so many tools in the tool belt on how to just be a wizard, a freaking real estate transactioneer, right? And just be able to know how to get super, super duper creative where other people only see one trick pony exits, you know? So, yeah, that was pretty raw. All right, we're going to move on to the next. These people aren't picking up. Let's see. We got, Jennifer. Semi-hot lead by way of price point. Acquisition manager or lead manager can lock up. So, but now looking to sell. Oh, she got something in Osage City, Kansas. What the hell? Living there would need to find another property that will be covered by VA. So she sold that property. She got, okay, well, let's just call her. Man, I got 2 multi-million-dollar CRMs, man. I just got to pull the money out of it.
May I help you?
Hey, Jennifer, how you doing?
Fine.
Good. This is Winston calling back. It's been a while. Hope all is well. But I was calling back to see if you had any properties that may be coming up for sale in Texas or Kansas.
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Did you already sell the one on Driftwood? In
Well, we're
Killeen?
in the process of it. Yeah, we're in the process of it.
Oh, okay. What does that look like for you?
I'm not sure.
Really?
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Is it like you're clearing some stuff out, or is it under contract with someone, or is it being listed?
Oh, I think I signed a contract with them.
Oh, okay.
We've done any more than that.
Got it. Do you at least know the closing date on it? When it's set to close?
No. I've been busy. I've been working a lot.
Oh man.
I haven't really paid much attention to it. I've been working every night, so I've been pretty busy.
I understand. Don't work too hard. We want to make sure you understand what's going on. Selling an asset is gonna require your attention. Your full attention.
It's just I've been so busy, I haven't had much time.
Yeah.
I gotta get everything done, so.
I got you.
And I gotta make enough money to pay for where we're living at now, so.
Okay. Is that out in Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you planning and hoping to get out of the one in Killeen on Driftwood here?
Something. There's something.
Okay. Well, we'll love to buy it. My brother and I would love to buy it. One of us or both of us.
Well, there's a problem with it because the person that's living there, they have to take them to court and everything, because they're making it very difficult for me. And they won't, they apparently couldn't transfer everything into their own name. They couldn't, purchase it straight out. So now they're making it difficult for me.
Oh.
And because my husband wrote up a contract with them, and the lady told me it was an ironclad contract, I was like, dang. Granted, no amounts were mentioned. No, so it was just them pay it off, and then they could have it. And I was like, I wasn't cool with that, but it's what my husband did, and
I see.
He washed it in.
I see.
I'll be right back, girl. I gotta run to the restroom right quick. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
So, I'm dealing with it, and whoever does buy it will have to go to court, and they'll have to, they'd be buying it as is.
Yeah.
And that would just be kind of a headache upon a headache.
Interesting. I think I know where we're going here. So it sounds like this was a transaction drawn up as a owner finance type of deal, seller finance. You and your husband.
I didn't mean for it to be. It was supposed, my husband, we wrote this up. We didn't realize that we wrote ourselves into that kind of a contract, or I wrote myself into that kind of contract. I wasn't thinking, and all I knew was that the manager I had, he didn't pay for 3 months, and then they were talking about foreclosing on the house, and so therefore I had to end up trying to sell I was trying to get everything situated, and the people that were in it were wanting to buy it, but so they could not, I guess, get a loan for the amount. So they were like, well, we can get it if we can. So they wanted to do a rent to own. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I'm thinking, now do I want to go ahead and continue? Because it's down to I think it's 38,000. Or over, or it could be 45.
Okay, as far as what's owed on the property.
Yeah, I haven't. The property it's more than that, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Okay.
So I can't tell you other than what the satellite, pictures tell me.
Okay. I think.
And, I try hard to be understanding about it, but
I see. I'm looking at some things on my end.
I'm trying to get something out of it.
Yeah. Okay, I appreciate you sharing that.
Everyone that I tried to, because of that contract that we had drawn up together, that we wrote up together, and it was notarized. And because of that, a lot of people did not want to do the court thing and everything that would be involved.
Okay.
And it's made it really difficult for me.
I
my
see.
husband's just like, let it go. She's going to pay it and let her pay it and not worry about it. And I was like, but I want to get off from under it. She's holding on to my VA. And I'm like, I wanted to buy a home for my son, so he could live, and he could live where he was at. He could have got a home here and been situated.
Right.
Or I can buy another home, and but I can't do that now. I'm, because my VA is stuck with that house.
Got it. Okay. So the note is still in place, it sounds like, and the amount, like you said, give or take, could be some 35 to 45,000 remaining as the balance.
Yeah. I usually say 50,000, but I was like, I know it's less than that, but I haven't checked it in a while.
And they've been paying on it. You sure that they've been making payments and not you guys?
Yep. Yep. They pay the mortgage every month. They have never missed.
Okay. Got it.
And they had put my house, one company had put my house up for sale. And I was like, why do I keep getting calls about it? And I was like, you know that they have, and they said that they had unruly. I was like, it's not that they're unruly. It's just the fact that I want my VA out of the house. And I tried to, set it up with them, and it didn't work. So
I got you. Okay, that is a sticky situation. But I'm a bit familiar with this, what's happening here. So if
you can look it up because they filed that contract under with the actual what was it? With those people, the county or something.
Right. Normally it's filed and recorded with the county. All of the nuances of whatever you guys structure at the time. Do you remember that? Like when it was? Do you remember when you guys drew up that contract? Because it looked like you guys owned it for a while, maybe since it was built, 2002.
Yep.
And then you guys ended up.
I got it.
Okay. And do you remember when?
It was built to somebody else's extent, and then I talked to them, and I refinanced it shortly after it, and then I haven't done it since.
Okay. Again, do you remember when though? Like when it was roughly when you guys structured that deal with the tenants?
I think it was 2008.
Okay. So they've been there for quite a while. 18 years.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So this would be one of those situations.
I talked to them several times, and they were supposed to be trying to make it so that they could. So I was like, y'all need to put the house in your name, because if I do die, if my husband wants to sell it, he can. And he's like, well, because we have a contract. I was like, even if we have a contract, because other than that, I was like, that contract becomes null and void if I die, because part of my property.
Or you said your husband tied up a certain way or should have been way. I don't make sure we can
just let her stay there, and they can pay them. But she's being very stubborn about the whole doggone thing, and it's making it a living hell for me.
Right. Okay. Well, why don't we do
I've
this?
already lost sleep over it and everything, trying to figure out what we could do, and I was like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. And I was like, at first I was like, yeah, but then I was like,
they would be able to iron everything out and tell us what's going on. So yeah, like I said, I want to, so I can get them involved to see if they can help us out, if you don't mind, see what we can get out of this and help solve this.
they want to pay me $66,000, and they take the legal fee and everything else. And I'm like,
okay.
So I would get $16 or so. Probably not that much.
Right.
I was like, man, this felt like I just went out. It don't really care. I was like, granted, I was looking for a nice return on it, but because she won't relinquish, and she's just being stubborn, I was like, I'd be fortunate if I get anything out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, could we draw? Let's do this. I draw up a contract for you at, because I was thinking between 60 to 70, or sorry, 60 to 68 or so. Do it as is, and we take care of all of the close call and the tenant situation, and then have, like I said, have our escrow officers iron out the situation at time. And it's not a guarantee, but at least I have to have a purchase agreement in place with you to get the process started. And there's no charge to you, of course, but we would have to get our legal team involved to see what they can do and pull up, and so we can move forward. But I would just need a purchase agreement with you as the owner on deed here.
I did that once before with someone, but it didn't go no further.
Really? Okay. Okay. Well,
This didn't go any further because it didn't, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I didn't know more to do.
Yeah, I don't think it hurt if you could just allow us to just unravel it. What we need to do is figure out what's going with the title. Just that simple, and let the experts handle it. And
the guy's like, "Oh, I have my title, gonna get in touch with you, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay," and I heard nothing back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear something back.
So I didn't figure. But here it is, Monday, and I'm so sleepy. I gotta work tonight. If you want, you can call me back tomorrow. Let's see. I'm trying to pick a time where I'll be coherent because I've been working pretty steady. They've had me working every night, 8 to 8. Since, what was it? I want to see. I'm not sure if it's Friday. But
okay.
They've already, they've worked me quite a bit. Well, it's not my job is that hard. It's just that you can't sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, I understand. When do you, so
I get off tomorrow. I work tonight, 8 to 8.
okay. So you some rest.
And I should be able to.
So maybe around this time, I think what's 3 to 4 o'clock or 3:34 or so tomorrow.
Yeah, that should work. Because it's 4 o'clock right now here. And you're in Texas,
yeah, we're in the same central time zone here. It's crazy. I'm looking back at the notes. We've been talking to you for the last 4 years.
Yeah, like I said, people have been trying to get me to get a house, and I get paperwork, and then I don't hear nothing back.
Well, no, we're going to hear something back because they're going to tell you, okay, this is what we discovered. Here's the title commitment is telling us we need to do, get it done, and then just follow those next steps. That's it. I don't see what's hard about.
I work. Friday I work 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and then 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. and then 8 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then I got to work tonight again at 8 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
And it's pretty much an hour drive to each time, each way. So I'm completely exhausted, very tired.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow, when I get off, they don't have any schedule. That's not a guarantee. Because sometimes they call me being a caregiver. with need to work.
Well,
cover down someone else.
I see. I'll tell you what, while I have you here, do you want to just knock it out? It's just a one-pager agreement that I can send you, and you already have it to look over, and we can go over it real time too. I mean, because I don't want to interrupt your rest and your busy schedule, because
I get nervous because I already signed something with another guy. It was, here, let me look it up and I can tell you.
Yeah. When was that?
I'm back to it. It was the east side paperwork.
Okay.
Because I was like, just leave it be. And I was like, why, honey? I was like,
I thought you were referring to the tenants, but you're referring to some outside guys. It sounds like
people trying to find a house. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely do anything if it's something is already up in the title now that it's under contract and we're to go.
Well, I mean, that's it. It was a fun thing.
Okay.
And he sent me documents, and I need to sign them to get at least a contract with them. Then he said he's going to have a title person get in touch with me. Yeah, I understand that.
Gotcha.
So, and so I was like, maybe they will call me. So I didn't look back, I didn't check back, I've been working, so I had time.
Okay.
And so I've just been doing my thing because I have to work. And that was on the,
Oh, we go. Yeah. Look at the process get done. He fought better work couple
about the house. He offered me $66,000, so it would put me. If it's 45, I would get maybe 16,000 out of it, if that. But it's something. But if not, then I get nothing. It's just where it is. And I was like, no, I've done the best I can. I've tried to sell it, and they've stopped me at every turn. When I tried to talk to them about buying the house from me, just go ahead and get in their name. Or when we had an offer for the house. I was trying to talk to them about we can split, however much is paid 50-50. The one that I needed, he tried to ask me because he said, "Oh, well, pay $150 for the house," and then he said, "Oh, we're only pay the title people $50 for nothing."
Oh, really?
If you tell me $150,000, but you're only gonna pay the title people $50,000, that doesn't mean only $50,000.
Like months. But yeah, like I told you, I saw some trials. I think about 35, and which is too high actually. I said I want to come up with just a group for you if you're looking to get this done. But I don't want to rush anything or understand that you know a lot going on. So yeah.